So in the last episode, we made our way through the rest of the offseason and straight into the 2020-2021 regular season, but not before making a statement to the rest of the league that, hey, when you see the Louisville Badgers on your schedule this season, don't just automatically pencil in a win, because we're here to contend. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 21 of the Louisville Badgers, and in this episode, before we play the Detroit Pistons, we're also going to take a look at our lineup, at all of our coaching game plan, all of the things that have been changed for this season, some of the player training regimens that I've gone through and, presets that I've actually loaded for certain players. We're going to look at our rotation and the system that we're going to run with that rotation, but before we jump into any of that, I've got two big moves to let you guys know about. So in light of some of the moves that have been happening in free agency, in real life, I looked around our league, in our universe, to see if maybe some of these moves would still be able to work out a year ahead of what's happening in real life. And as some of you guys may have already guessed, my main focus was seeing if I could get Kawhi Leonard and Paul George on the same team. So what I ended up doing was I ended up treating the situation as if Kawhi Leonard had declined his player option with the Toronto Raptors, and then signed the 4-year deal with the Los Angeles Clippers, and then I was able to push through almost the exact trade between the Oklahoma City Thunder and the Los Angeles Clippers. Some of the picks were a little bit different as far as which year for which pick, of course, and everything like that. However, I was able to get the unprotected picks, the pick swaps, everything like that. I was able to get it in there, as well as the two players, including Danilo Gallinari and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. So our world is now going to feature two of the most shocking offseason moves that I've ever seen in my generation, of course. And it also gives us the opportunity to, shake our league up a little bit as well. And then one other move I wanted to show you guys. This was a move that I didn't think too much of at first, and I didn't even mention it in the last episode, but the Sacramento Kings, all on their own, signed Brandon Ingram to a free agent deal of 4 years, $92.93 million. Now, at first, I didn't think that was all that big of a deal. I probably should have put it up on the list last episode anyway, but I didn't. But the more I thought about it, the reason that this actually is very interesting is because I did put Luke Walton on the Sacramento Kings in our world just to make things as realistic as possible. And then the Sacramento Kings turn around and offer a big contract to a good young ex-Laker. So I did want to fill you guys in on that because I thought that was really interesting as well. But anyway, back to some more Louisville Badgers stuff. So we're going to head into the Coach Gameplan here, and I'm going to show you guys the lineup as I have it set right now. So as you guys can see, this is our starting five as it sits. We've got Ja at the 1. I've got Anthony Edwards starting at the 2, okay? Joe Harris will, at least for now, start for us at the 3. However, after doing a lot of scrimmaging with some of these new players, I'm not entirely convinced that Joe Harris is going to be a long-term fit on this team. And then, of course, for our front court, we've got the man, Jaren Jackson Jr., and then I decided to start DeAndre Jordan at the center position. Now, here's the important thing to note with DeAndre Jordan starting at center. I've got Sabonis, as you can see, coming off the bench as our 6th man. He's going to be getting 28 minutes a game, as to where DeAndre Jordan's going to be getting 26 minutes a game. Not only that, I've got Sabonis set to play a lot of center for us. Okay, so he's going to be playing a lot at the 5. And then, as you can see, our bench unit, we've got Sabonis at the 6. And then from the 7 on, we've got Monty Morris playing 20 minutes a game. We've got Zubats at the 8. Playing 17 minutes a game, Keldon Johnson at 9, playing 13 minutes a game. And then in that 10th spot, I'm going to be flip-flopping back and forth between Darius Bazley and Avery Bradley throughout the season, but I wanted to start things off with Darius Bazley in that spot, getting some playing time, because I do want him not only to get some experience in NBA games, but I also want him to feel better about his spot on this team. So that is our rotation for now. As you guys can see, we are going with a 10-man rotation. At some point in the future, when we really start competing, I would like to tighten that up and get it to a 9-man rotation, especially if we end up in the playoffs at some point in the near future. We're definitely going to be running a 9-man rotation, maybe even less than that. But moving on from the rotation, as you can see, a lot of the coaching settings are exactly the same as last year. However, we're going to go ahead and make some changes to our points of emphasis here. Our first scoring option is going to stay as Jaren Jackson Jr., but our second scoring option, at least for the time being, I'm going to put it at Anthony Edwards for our second scoring option, and I'm going to put Ja as our third scoring option. Now, the reason for that is because, as I'm sure some of you guys already know, this boy Anthony Edwards, and if you don't know, go look him up, he is a scoring machine, man. He is an absolute beast. I truly believe that I can plug him in as the second scoring option from day one, and he can thrive in that role. Now, our focus is going to still be playing through our star, which is going to be Jaren Jackson Jr. Our tempo is going to be an average tempo still. Offensive rebounding, of course, we're going to be crashing the offensive and the defensive glass. Our defensive focus is going to be protecting the paint, of course. We're going to continue to play physical defense, and then, of course, as I already told you guys, the defensive rebounding, we've got to keep it at crash defensive glass. That was a big pain point for us. It was one of our biggest weaknesses last season, was rebounding. And, of course, as you see, we have no injury starting off the season. So that is your 2020-2021 Louisville Badgers coach game plan, at least for now. And I want to stress for now, because I am definitely open to making some changes to this in the near future, whether that be moving guys around in the lineup or making a trade or two before the trade deadline. Now, next I want to take a look at our system proficiency. Now, of course, we have it set to perimeter centric. That is Fred Hoiberg's preferred system. But as I scroll through here, I see that, we've got a few systems. 7 seconds creates plenty of early scoring opportunities. High tempo creates more shots for scorers. 7 seconds could be good. Balance is a really good system, it looks like. Limits turnovers due to pace and ball control focus. Balanced, it looks like Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, they both thrive in a system like that. Let's see here. It looks like pace and space could be a good one. Increased three-point opportunities, spreads opposition defense, constant motion. So that could be a good one as well. Ja Morant looks like he does really, really well in the pace and space. But honestly, I'm going to be real with you guys. I think that the perimeter-centric might be the route to go. It is our active system as of right now. So, but like I said, perimeter-centric, that's going to be Fred Hoiberg's preferred system. Of course, if we change our coach at some point in the future down the road, we're going to definitely change our system up. But for now, I'm going to go with his preferred system because it does give us the best chance to win, I think. Now we're going to take a look at the player focus and the player training, something that I haven't actually taken a look at with you guys in the past yet. But what I want to do is I want to go into some of the presets and change some of these sliders here. So first off, I'm going to take a look at Ja Morant's sliders. I think I want to make him a playmaking point guard. I think that's perfect for him. It looks like that's been downloaded a lot, so it's probably a really, really good training regimen. So I think that's perfect for Ja. I also want to take a look at Anthony Edwards. I want to see if we can maybe train him up to become a scoring machine and then also really good on defense because he's already a great defender even at his young age. So looking down the list here, I think I saw it on here earlier. Let me see here. Where was it? This was a guy that he was seriously compared to, and there it is. Oladipo. Victor Oladipo is a guy that Anthony Edwards has been compared to constantly. I hear James Harden a lot, but I hear that Oladipo is probably a realistic comparison for him. People are saying that he could be a better Victor Oladipo, a bigger, stronger Victor Oladipo. So we're going to go with that training regimen for him. I also want to take a look for Jaren Jackson Jr. Now, I was thinking about changing his to like a stretch power forward / center, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave his on the team training regimen because it's actually working out pretty well for us right now. Take a look at another young guy, Keldon Johnson. I definitely wouldn't mind putting him in some sort of 3-and-D role because I think that first of all, he already shoots the three really, really well for his young age. But I'll have to check and see what his defense is already like. Let me take a look here at some of his grades. 3-point scoring A. Okay, so his perimeter defense is a C- right now. So I think if we put him on this training regimen for like 3-and-D, shooting guard / small forward, I think that would be perfect for him moving forward. Darius Baisley, another young guy who I have a lot of faith in, but I think we're going to leave him on the team training regimen just because I didn't really see any sliders that I thought would work perfectly for him. So I think that's all we're going to change here on the player focus. Now, there's still some more roster details that I want to go over with you guys, not only for our own roster, but also all of the rosters across the NBA, which players went where, especially the hashtag add players. However, we'll have plenty of time in the next episode to go over all of those things. So what I want to do now is I want to hop straight into this Detroit Pistons game. As you can see, it is our home opener. It is our first game of the season here on October 21st, 2020. It is also the first game of the season for them. So now it is time to see how our 2020 team matches up in our first game of the season against the Detroit Pistons. So as you can see, the Pistons do still have Mike Conley starting at point guard. They've got Tyler Herro at the 2, who of course they picked up in last year's draft. Same thing with Admiral Schofield. They've got him starting at the 3 now. Of course, they've still got Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond as their front court at the 4 and the 5. And as I look over this starting 5 for each team here, I don't see any one glaring weakness that we have against this team at all. It might look like at the center position that they're much better than us, but I'm going to be honest with you. DeAndre Jordan can 100% hang with Andre Drummond, even though DeAndre Jordan is getting up there in age. He can 100% contain and hang with Andre Drummond. I've got the utmost faith in him to be able to do that. Now, while we're still in the pregame here, I did want to take a look at this graphic and highlight one thing out of this. Rebounds per game. We had 42.2 rebounds per game last season. I looked it up online on NBA.com. That would have been good for about 27th in the NBA in real life. So now it's time to see if the additions of DeAndre Jordan, Domantas Sabonis, and an extra year of experience under the belt for Ivica Zubac and Jaren Jackson Jr. will really help us in the rebounding department. But enough of the analysis. Let's hop into the game that I know you guys have all been waiting for. I know for a fact I've been waiting for it for a long time now. The first game of the 2020 season. Let's get ready to play the Pistons.
Welcome everybody to the day we've all been looking forward to. The start of a new NBA season on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got the Detroit Pistons and Louisville.
So here we are at tip-off, playing the first game of the 2020-2021 season, and we get to play it in our own building. And whoa, that was supposed to go to John Morant there, but it went straight to like Anthony Edwards, I think. So he already got his first touch. And okay, I didn't really want to shoot that. I wanted to kind of pass it out, but not a big deal. Not a big deal. We gotta probably get some of the rust off here. This is the first real game that I'm playing. Oh, and look at the block by Anthony Edwards. So his first impact on the court is a block against Mike Conley, and then look at that on the other end, Jaren Jackson Jr. Fitting that he would score the first 2 points of the season for us after an Anthony Edwards block. What a play! What a sequence! Loving everything about it already. But anyway, as I was saying, we're going to have to definitely knock some of the rust off here as Mike Conley clanks a three-pointer. And we're going to have to, get back into the swing of things. Anthony Edwards up, and he draws the foul. Really nice cut to the basket there, though. Anthony Edwards looking like his first points as a Louisville Badger are going to come from the charity stripe. But I have no problems with that whatsoever as long as we get him on the board. But like I said, once we get back into the groove of everything, I think that everything will be right back to normal. We've got a lot of new talent on this team, and I think it's going to be a great season. But, like I said, I do got to knock a little bit of the rust off. Got to get back into the swing of playing a real game. I played plenty of scrimmages with this team, trying to get a feel for everything. But you see Anthony Edwards, green release on the first free throw. Couldn't be happier with that. However, his first field goal still to come. So let's see if we can get him to knock home his second free throw in a Badgers uniform, and he does it. All right, so he's got 2 points on the board. All right, we're up 4-2 early here. You see Tyler Harrow bringing the ball up, and he's going to be a little bit of a problem, man. We got to make sure that we watch out for him, not underestimate him at all, because he's a hell of a scorer. And they go for the alley-oop to Drummond. We are so good at defending that alley-oop. Let's push it in transition here, and no. Oh, my God. Did you see that? John Morant flew in out of nowhere. That was supposed to be for DeAndre. So John Morant bringing the ball up here after stealing an alley-oop from DeAndre Jordan a couple plays ago. And let's see here. We got Anthony Edwards with the ball. Back with the ball again. And look at this. Cutting through the lane and scoring. Bad release by me. But, man, those of you that don't know about Anthony Edwards, do some research on this guy, man. Get used to seeing him cutting through the lane and making amazing plays on the regular. I mean, this guy, when they compare him to Harden and Oladipo, I think they're 100% spot on. All right, Detroit has gone on a little bit of a run here. They're up by 5, 15-10 game. Conley pulls back, but we're doing a really good job of rebounding here early. I'm very proud of that. Anthony Edwards pushing it, passing it back to Morant, and bang! Look at that. Look at that assist by Anthony Edwards, man. Just an amazing pass back out of what looked like he was getting ready to lay the ball up. And now we got to see if we can play some defense here. Anthony Edwards also, by the way, for those of you who don't know, he's an amazing defender. Andre Drummond trying for the tip there, and oh man, we looked like we were going to get the rebound on that one as well, but couldn't get it done. So we're down by 4 here early on in the first. Let's see what we can do on the pick and roll here. Jaren Jackson, he's got a, oh my God. Had a mouse in the house, but did not know that Andre Drummond was lurking there to smack the ball. I've never seen somebody smack a block so hard into the backcourt. All right, so we're down by 6 now. And let's see if Jaren Jackson gets some revenge, and he does with the and one. So a chance at a three-point play here. He was a little bit pissed about getting his shot blocked like that. All right, down by 3. Markel Bennett has now entered the game, and I think that this guy's going to be a little bit of a problem. He's like a 6'7". Oh, my God, another failed alley-oop. Another failed alley-oop attempt. Can you believe that? People can just not get the alley against us. It's just impossible. Markel Bennett puts up his first shot in the NBA, and it's going to be no good, but that guy is going to be a little bit of an issue. 6'7". And oh! Oh, no! Oh, no! Please, no. Thon Maker, retire. Thon Maker has to retire. He has no choice. But anyway, like I was saying, Markel Bennett, 6'7", playmaking, slashing point guard who can shoot the ball. He's going to be an enormous issue for us today, and that is exactly why right there. Bennett from outside with the three-pointer, and they're back up by 4 here. We've got Darius Baisley in the game, Keldon Johnson in the game, and Domantas Sabonis in for the first time. And look at Baisley cutting through. We had Sabonis open, but a nice play. All right, Monty Morris bringing it up now. We're down by 7. Sabonis, see what he can do, man. I really want to get him going. I know he's an amazing scorer, an amazing player. See if we can spin on him here. Stanley Johnson, get out of here, boy. Get out of here, Stanley Johnson. You can't defend that. Sabonis, man, he's just an awesome scorer, an awesome rebounder. I am really, really looking forward to having a lot of fun playing with him this season. And wow, what a move there by Whitehead. All right, Baker trying to do something but can't against our boy Sabonis with the nice block there. Keldon Johnson going to pull up and miss. But oh, what a putback by Baisley. What a putback. All right, here we are in the second quarter, down by 3. Baisley making some pretty decent plays here in the early going. Keldon Johnson, oh, almost lost the ball there. Let's get it back to Morris here. Sabonis, he's a little bit open. Oh, bang, baby. Catch and shoot. Let's go. Tie ball game. All right, they're up by 2. They seem to respond every time we score. Let's get it to Anthony Edwards. And bang, baby. Look at that. His first 3-point field goal in a Badgers uniform, and it was pretty. All right, we got the lead here, and we got the fast break. Let's see what we can make of it here. Let's see if John Morant can make something good happen. And look at that. DeAndre Jordan, baby. DeAndre Jordan on the pick and roll. Kind of a pick and roll there. Just a smart play in transition there for DeAndre Jordan. All right, so they've gone on a little bit of another run here. They're back up by 5 points. Joe Harris is in the game. If he can get open, man, he's deadly. We just got to find a way to get that man open. He's kind of slow. Got the pick and roll going here. Back to DeAndre. Boom! Oh, my goodness, no way. Another semi-posterizer there on Andre Drummond. Get out of here, boy. All right, so they're still up by 5. They seem to be keeping a little bit of a gap here, you know, between us and them. And oh, my God. No, no, you didn't, John Morant. With Andre Drummond and Blake Griffin all over you. That boy John Morant is just like crazy good. He is going to be a superstar for us this year. And look at that. DeAndre Jordan affecting the shot in every way he can. Ja pulling up. Bang, baby. Tie ball game. Tie ball game. Just got done saying that man's going to be a superstar for us this year, and he continues to do things like that. God, I love that. That was my favorite draft pick, ever. I know we've only made 3, And actually, I'm disrespecting Jaren Jackson a little bit here. But, man, Ja Morant, that man is going to be the superstar for us. Do not leave Conley open. Thank God he missed that. DeAndre Jordan, another rebound. Pushing it a little bit here. Look at that. Ja Morant again. Putting us up by 2, man. This guy, he just like Jaren Jackson, always in the right place at the right time. Still got a 2-point lead here. Jaren Jackson, that's too easy. That's too easy, Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin, get out of the way and just let us do our thing because you're not stopping it. Timeout, Pistons. They're going to try to talk over why we just went on a 9-0 run.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here.
All right, back into the action here. We're still up by 4 points. And oh my God, I think Blake Griffin may need to be revived after that one. So we go into the half on a high note. We're up 62-57, up by 5 points, shooting amazing from the field, 62%. But look at those rebounding numbers. 22-16, we're out rebounding them so far. And this is a team that has Andre Drummond, mind you, a guy that can usually pull down about 15 to 20 boards a night. So we pick it up here in the second half. We're up 67-61 in the third quarter. Let's see if we can keep things going in the right direction here and try to pull out a win on our home court on opening night. Ja Morant putting up a little floater off the top of the glass. Not going to go. Here they come in transition. Nice steal. Nice steal there by Anthony Edwards. Beautiful hands. And look at the and one. Look at that, drawing the foul on Hero. And the chance for the and one here to put us up by 9 for Anthony Edwards. What a play, man. He is just... He is really impressing me so far. So the Pistons have gone on a little bit of a run here, man, and we have got to try to stop it. They're up by 2 here, but Anthony Edwards hitting a very, very timely catch-and-shoot three-pointer. He's got 14 in the game, man. He is really impressing me, and that puts us back up by 1. Thon Maker with the ball, man. He's hit a couple threes in this game. We have got to make sure that we try to contain him a little bit. I didn't think we were going to have to game plan around him. And, oh, my, there's another one. Oh, and from way outside, he responds to the Anthony Edwards 3. All right. We're down by 6 here. They're really, really making this tough on us. See if Sabonis can go to work here against Hero. We should be able to just back him right down. Green release. Perfect. All right, so it's a 4-point game. All right, time winding down here in the third. They just hit a three-pointer. Sabonis inside against Drummond. Let's see what we can do here. Back outside. Oh, they're going for the double team. Going for the double team. Somebody's open. Sabonis. Bang, baby. 4-point game. 12.1 seconds left in the third quarter. Play some defense here on the big-bodied Markel Bennett. Man, this guy is just too long for Ja Morant. Playing good defense on him, though. Baker, no way. Keldon Johnson smothering him there, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter. We are down by 4. We were up by 5 coming into the third quarter, and we're going to have to play a little bit of catch-up here going into the fourth.
Now let's take a listen on head coach Dwayne Casey.
We got to get back and play with this insertion. Pass goes, we got to move with the pass. It doesn't matter, we got to scramble.
So Dwayne Casey there trying to rally the troops. All right, 5-point game, man. Drummond with 15 points on 70% shooting. He hasn't been too much of a problem for us, but Blake Griffin and guys like Thon Maker, who I didn't expect, have been a little bit of a problem. And look at Ja Morant just driving on Markel Bennett there. There's not a whole lot you can do to stop that. Blake Griffin, come on. Do not let him do that. Oh, nice rebound. Nice. And look at the outlet pass. Oh, my goodness. What the touchdown pass from Jaren Jackson Jr. to Ja Morant. Usually the other way around, but Jaren to Ja for the dunk. All right, still a 6-point game, man. Every time we score, they respond. Don't leave him open, please, no. All right, good. He clanked it. All right. Let's get something positive going here. Ja Morant, green release in the corner, wide open. Jaren Jackson finding him again. Still a 6-point game. Nice block. Nice block by Zubac, man. That's why I love having him in the game. Come on, Ja. Nice little, terrible shot. Terrible shot. Should not have taken that. And, yep, there it goes. All right, so it's an 8-point game now. Whew, we got to get something going here, man. We're halfway through the fourth. Let's see if we can get something going. Ja Morant from 3. Another green release. Beautiful. Okay, so it's back to a 5-point game here. Just got to play good D. We have got to play good D. Timeout, Pistons. 5-point game. 6:19 to go in the fourth quarter. We got to draw something up here to get quick points and then some stops. See if we can get a steal here. Oh, almost. Almost. All right, don't let Blake Griffin be the one. There we go. With the strip. Oh, my God, he almost took it right back. Jaren Jackson. Oh, it's too easy. It's too easy. When you got Admiral Schofield standing under him, it's just too easy. All right, here we go. 3-point game. 3-point game. We have got to play good D. That is the biggest thing for us. We can... Okay, good. He missed it. Beautiful rebound. All right, let's get into our offense here. Zubac, he's under the basket. Back to Ja. Perfect. Perfect. Just like I drew it up. Just like I drew it up. Ja is on fire now. He's got takeover. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully he's got takeover on defense too. And a nice contest by Zubac. You know Drummond's not hitting those. Jaren Jackson, he's ahead here. Green. Oh my God, that was somehow a green release when he was heavily contested. We're back up by 1. It's 111 to 110. We're on a little bit of a run here. I believe a 9-0 run. Let's see what we can do. We've got to make sure that Blake Griffin is not the one to beat us here. Oh my God. We almost got the steal there. Look at that. Look at Jaren Jackson snagging the rebound. Edwards, he's driving. Look, oh my God. 113, 110. We are up. The last 2 minutes could not have gone any better. All right, 3-point game, man. We have got to play defense. We've been playing good defense. And that ends right there. All right, we're up 2. We're up 2. Okay, continue with the good defense. Almost got the steal there. Conley, oh my God. He's going to hit those all day. That's an easy shot. Oh, no, they got the fast break. Let's see if I can get the block. Oh, my God, and I fouled him on top of it. All right, it is now a 5-point game. Conley just completed the 3-point play. We have got to get something going, and we got to do it right now. Joe Harris. Okay, good. Nice little high percentage look there. That's exactly what we need right now. We don't need 3-pointers necessarily. We just need to score, and we got to stop them. We've got good defenders on this squad. We got to show it. And we can't leave Schofield open. Oh, my God. Thank God he missed it. And nice rebound by DeAndre Jordan. You know what? Let's go ahead and take a timeout here. Get a breather and get our offense set up. That way we're not too winded for the last 2.5 minutes of this game. All right, back into the action. It's inbounded here with DeAndre. Get it into Edwards. See if we can make something happen here. We don't need a 3, but a 3 would be really nice. But I'm going to go into Jaren. Whoa, okay. Andre Drummond with his 3rd personal of the game. Probably not in danger of fouling out, but still a foul nonetheless. Ja Morant, he's open. Bang, baby. Oh, my God, tie game. Okay, 120 to 120. It was looking pretty bad a couple of minutes ago. We've tied it back up with a Ja Morant 3-pointer. Please do not let don't let Blake Griffin beat us. Nice rebound. Nice rebound. Okay. Joe Harris, he's cutting. Okay. All right, we don't get the and 1, but he's going to the line for 2. All right, we hit the first. Perfect. We needed that. Love to go up by 2 here. Green release on the second one, and we are up by 2 with 2 minutes to go. All right, now here's where we got to really start flashing our defense. Been saying it all game. Okay, Drummond is no threat to shoot from the outside. We just got to make sure that he doesn't go inside and do any work on us. Oh, my God, what a shot by Mike Conley. What a shot. What a clutch bucket by Mike Conley there. He is really, really making this difficult on us. Anthony Edwards is open. Ah, so close. So close, man. We probably shouldn't have went for it so fast there. All right, let's see what we can do here. Now it's crunch time. Now I'm getting nervous. Do not want to lose our first game in our building on opening night, and here we go. All right, they missed. They missed. Joe Harris, what do you got, Joe Harris? Bang, bang, bang. Joe Harris with the three-pointer. He hasn't done a whole lot in this game, but man, what a clutch bucket from Joe Harris to put us up by 3 with less than a minute and a half to go in this game. And then Blake Griffin, of course, comes back down with the mid-ranger to make it a 1-point game. All right, boys. 1-point game here, man. 1:10 on the clock. Time ticking down. Got an isolation going here. I would like to get the ball inside. DeAndre Jordan. Oh, but he got fouled. But, oh, man. Okay. All right, so this is not exactly the guy you want at the foul line with the game on the line like this. Not the game on the line necessarily, but where we need really, really big free throws here. We really need both of them, but we need at least one of these. Let's see what he can do for us. And he misses the first. Oh, God. So now the pressure's on to make the second one for sure. All right, he makes it. All right, good. All right, we're up by 2, and it's going to be less than a minute to play here in a sec. All right, less than a minute. We got to stay on Blake Griffin here. Double teamed him. All right, good closeout by DeAndre Jordan there. We are playing really good D here. Let's keep this up. Don't let anybody get loose. Don't let anybody get free here. Come on. No, there's no way. Okay, he missed. No, with the offensive rebound. Nice block. Nice block. Anthony Edwards has it. All right, here we go. We just got to be smart here. It's a 2-point game. If we score here, it's pretty much over. Got to be smart with the ball. Ooh, I'm getting nervous. I'm getting nervous. Let's call for a screen. Oh, no, and we did the opposite of be smart with the ball. Oh, my God. All right, here it is. Here it is. This is important. This is the most important possession of the game. We do not want to go into overtime here. Play the defense. No. Oh, with the block. Jaren Jackson with the block, and we got the rebound, and that is going to do it. Game over, and it ends on a block by our boy Jaren Jackson Jr. What a finish to the first game of the season, and it's a 126-124 final score. Oh my God, I don't think I took a single breath at the end of that game there while the time was ticking down. Oh my goodness, we are able to put on a show and win the game for our home crowd. What a comeback in this one. It was a back and forth game, man. Both teams were scrapping the entire way, but we came out on top courtesy of one of the most clutch defensive plays in Badgers history by Jaren Jackson Jr. So let's jump right into the box score and look at your boy Ja Morant. Last year's Rookie of the Year, 31 minutes. He scored 31 points, had 3 rebounds, 14 assists, and 3 steals. You see Jaren Jackson Jr. with 25, 5, and 4. Sabonis with 18, 4. He didn't really do anything much else. I was expecting him to have more rebounds. Edwards in his first game in an NBA uniform, 16, 5, and 7 with a steal and a block. A lot of turnovers with 5, but we can work on that. Joe Harris, he only scored 9 points, but man, that three-pointer toward the end of the game was huge. Look at DeAndre Jordan. He almost had a double-double here. 9 points, 14 rebounds. That was the big part there. And then our bench, they did their part. Zubats had a couple big steals and a big block. Darius Baisley played a really good game in the limited minutes that he played. Same with Keldon Johnson. And, of course, we've got some areas that we can improve on, but I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't very, very happy and proud with the way that this went for the first game of the season. Now, this is the part that I'm really curious to see. Let's take a look at the total game stats. All right, so we shot 58% from the field, which was really, really good. Shot 52% from 3. We were 12 of 23 on our three-pointers. That's probably one of the best games we've had in games that we've actually played shooting from 3. But where are the rebounding numbers? That's what I'm most interested to see. And we out-rebounded them 47-37. Total rebounds on our end. We had 6 offensive boards, 41 defensive boards. They had 1 more offensive rebound than us, but 11 less in the defensive rebounding category. This I got to tell you guys one more time, this is the team with Andre Drummond on it, okay? Andre Drummond, one of the best rebounders in the league. They also have Blake Griffin, who, does his fair share of rebounding. I mean, that's not his specialty, but he does his fair share. We just out-rebounded this team 47-37. That is the biggest stat of the night for me. But the biggest play of the night is this one right here. With time ticking down, less than 5 seconds, Jaren Jackson blocks Mike Conley. DeAndre Jordan, it's fitting that he would pick up the rebound and pass it ahead to Ja Morant, and that would be the end of regulation on opening night in Louisville. So despite the fact that we gave up like 17 steals in this game, it came down to the wire, came down to the last seconds of the game. We are 1-0 on the 2020 season. Perfect way to start off this NBA regular season, and what a treat for our fans in our home opener. And I really gotta say, our chemistry is not all the way there yet, but once our chemistry gets to where we want it to be, I feel like we could be a very, very dangerous team, at least be in playoff contention. But hey, look, one step at a time, okay? One step at a time. I've got really big plans for this team in the near future. So these small stepping stones and these periods of growth, these are really, really important for us. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to send this thing off with a W, beating the Pistons 126-124. In the next episode, we are going to take a look at which hashtag ad players got signed to which team, if the second round picks were actually signed to the team that drafted them, or if they were moved to a different squad. We're also going to decide Russell Westbrook's fate, whether or not he stays with the OKC Thunder, or if we put together a trade package to send him to another team like Miami or Milwaukee. And then when it's all said and done, we'll take a quick peek over all of the rosters for all the teams in the NBA, see which teams we think have the best chance of making a title run, and then we're also going to simulate through some of our season and decide who we're going to play in our next game. Oh, and by the way, we're also going to be revealing the winner of the hashtag Ad Coach contest in the next episode. But we started the 2020 season off right in a nail-biter against the Pistons. I'm probably going to leave it to a vote in the community tab for who we play in our next game. So I'm curious to see who you guys want to see us go up against. So we'll go ahead and do that before the next episode. But I hope to see you guys back for that. Until then, I will catch you guys next time.